In this video, I'll cover how to create a logo by using a free tool. I got this request from some of the comments in my recent video about how to create a website, and I figured I'd show you how to make a logo here. So without further ado, let's dive in. So to get started, navigate down to the link in the video description, and after clicking the link, it will bring us to this site and we can go through how to create a logo for free. So before we dive in, I just wanted to point out this is the Hoth's website where you can get this free logo made. And the Hoth is a search engine optimization company which basically tries to help people's websites rank in Google or improve their online presence. It's worth checking out. I think it's a good company. And they brought us this logo maker for free, so it's pretty nice to be able to say something good about the company that's doing that. So let's just dive in and click Create My Logo right here. And to start, we're brought to a demo logo by default. So what we want to do is just go up here and hit New to get a new clean slate. We'll hit Yes to get rid of the current one that was there. And next we can go over to the left sidebar and hit where it says Add Symbol. And we're going to be brought to all these different shapes and symbols here. And we can go and click through and pick one that will fit our theme or our logo that we're trying to make, and then we can build on it from there. So let's just click on this one for starters. If you want, you can search a lot more than that though. And I'm going to just drag it over. You can just click and pull it and drag it wherever you want and drop it right here. It gives you a few different options. You can see duplicate, bring forward, send backwards, and that comes into play if you add additional symbols or shapes to the logo. So if you see right here, if I click on this, it's highlighted. It's almost flashing or blinking. That's because I can go and edit that specific area. So let's just say I wanted to hide it completely. I can do that, and now it's gone. And then I can select and unhide it right there with this eye. I can also go and change the color as well if I want to make it different colors. So let's just say I want to change all of the colors. I'll simply just click on them, and I'm going to make it more of like a bluish purplish color for these ones, and maybe a pink color right there. So that just gives you an idea of what you can do real quick. If you want to, you can add additional symbols or additional icons to this logo that you're creating. So the next step here is step 3, where we're going to add some text. So simply just click Add Text on the left side, and again you can start to edit your text right here on the screen. So let's just call this one My Logo. I know it's really original. I'm going to click off of it, and then I'm going to click back on it to be able to drag it. And it gets you this lines here that you can center and see where the top is, so it matches up the middle and the bottom. It's really nice that it has those 3 features here. So you can also go over here and increase the size of the text by simply clicking on this button, and let's just line it up again. I'm going to go to the top part here, and then if you wanted to, you can actually click off that and add, let's say, a subtitle or subtext to it. So I'm going to click on it and drag it and drop it down here. I'm going to line it up on the end so it's pretty good length on each side here, and then I'm just going to end up writing some more text. So I'll just say, this is my logo. And then I can go and resize it again to make it fit properly. And let's just say that's pretty good right there. And then if we wanted to, we can actually change the color of the logo itself. So let's say this text right here, we can change the color of it and make it fit more with our theme here that we have going on. So this is just a quick way to show you how to actually make a logo. You can do a lot more than this and use a lot of different shapes and create something that's good for your business. Now to get into step number 4 in this process, it's simply just to save it and download. I'm going to click Save and Download here. And then you're going to have to enter a good email address because it's going to be sent to your email, and then you can retrieve it. So I'm just going to hit Save and Continue. And it says your logo has been sent. Now if you want to edit your logo any further or come back and make changes, make sure you use this URL here for the project. You might want to copy that and put it into a Word document or something like that. Just save it for later in case you want to come back and edit this project. But then when you go to your email, you're going to get in your email and it's going to be in a zip file. So what you would do is simply unzip that file, and then what you'd want to use is the PNG file. And I say that you would want to use the PNG file in most cases because it will give your background a transparent background. If not, you're going to have this white around your background, and let's say you have a dark image or dark background like this, and if this had this white rectangle around the Hoth logo here as an example, it would look completely out of place or kind of ridiculous. So you want to use the PNG file because it will give you a transparent logo once you do unzip that file. So lastly, I wanted to just say thanks for taking the time to create a logo with me. If you've enjoyed this video and you haven't watched the video that I referred to earlier about how to create a website quickly, please be sure to check that one out here, and I'll put a link to it here on the screen now. Thanks for viewing, everyone. Have a great day.